But why doesn't God automatically, without our effort, grant us the character of loving the other? The answer is that our effort is needed in order to create the desire to love the other. In order for God to fulfill our desire to love the other, we have to have the desire. In general, in order for there to be a feeling of a lack, there must first be a lack to fill. One cannot get an answer if there was no question. We cannot feel comfort if we've never felt a distress. A person cannot become someone who gives selflessly if he or she has never suffered from being someone who receives selfishly. A person cannot have faith if he or she never suffered from being a disbeliever. It takes a lot of effort to sense a lack, that is, to be afflicted by failing to love the other, to be afflicted by failing to get free from the prison of self-love. In addition to our effort, it also requires intervention from God. A sense of lack of this sort is indeed a rarely seen miracle in this world. Something completely contrary to our self-centered nature. So if any of us are listening and can acknowledge and see that we have a lack, whether it's a lack of emunah, lack of connection to the Creator, so on and so forth, but those of course being the main things to focus on, it's a miracle. It's a miracle relative to the majority of the world and the mode of consciousness that they're abiding by. Because it's the truth. We are in lack. We're lacking connection. So it's possible to say, as we'll learn in a moment, there's a lack of a lack. Along with all the contrast painted here, you can't give selflessly unless you felt the pain of selfishness. You can't have faith unless you're a disbeliever. So too, there is no peace without war. And that is why the numerical value, the gematria, of Esau, twin evil brother of Yaakov Avinu, is the same gematria as Shalom, peace. Esau, as well as many characters throughout Tanakh, is representing an inner aspect of our consciousness. Most simply, the will to receive for itself alone, our egoism. So this poster boy of egoism is equivalent to peace. Peace is the highest level. To be in peace is to be shalem. It's related to perfection. Because there is no peace without war. The war against the Esav within. The war against the nations within us, being the aspects of our consciousness that keep us disconnected from the Creator because we're only focusing on ourselves alone. By means of the war and crying out to the Creator to assist us in winning the battle, day in, day out, sometimes dozens, if not hundreds of times in a day, eventually we'll come to Shalom.